What crosses your mind when you think about gun safety? It's more than just a concept or a set of rules to follow. It's a responsibility that each and every one of us holds when handling firearms. Whether you're a seasoned professional or a beginner stepping onto the range for the first time, gun safety should always be your top priority. Consider the potential dangers that come with mishandling guns, accidental discharges, injuries, or even fatal consequences. These aren't scenarios we want to entertain, but they're realities that we must acknowledge. This is where the importance of gun safety comes in. Gun safety isn't just about protecting ourselves, it's about ensuring the safety of those around us. It's about fostering a culture of respect, respect for the power of firearms, respect for the rules, and respect for each other. Remember, understanding and practicing gun safety rules is not an option, it's a must. Have you ever wondered why every gun range has its own set of rules? Well, these rules are designed to uphold safety and order, ensuring a secure environment for everyone. Every range might have its unique set of regulations, but the common thread is safety. So, it is essential to familiarize yourself with these rules before you start shooting. Now let's talk about the Range Safety Officer, or RSO. The RSO is the person in charge of maintaining safety on the range. They're the ones who give out the commands you need to follow. Their role is crucial because they ensure every participant's safety. That's why obeying their instructions isn't just a suggestion, it's a necessity. Remember, at a gun range, safety comes first, and that begins with understanding and adhering to the rules and regulations. So, the first step towards gun safety is understanding the rules and obeying the commands of the Range Safety Officer. Now let's delve into the basic safety practices when handling a firearm. First and foremost, treat every gun as if it's loaded. It's easy to fall into the trap of complacency, especially when you are certain a firearm is unloaded. However, this assumption can lead to accidents. So, even if you've just checked the chamber, always act as though the gun is loaded. Next, keep the muzzle pointed in a safe direction at all times. This is often referred to as muzzle discipline, and it's a critical safety practice. A safe direction means that if the firearm were to discharge, it wouldn't cause injury or damage. Typically, at a range, this means the muzzle should be pointed downrange. Just as important is trigger discipline. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. When you're holding a firearm, but not actively firing, rest your finger along the side of the gun frame, not on the trigger. This helps prevent accidental discharges. Finally, always be aware of your target and what lies beyond it. This is key for two reasons. First, it ensures that you're aiming at the correct target and not at something or someone you don't intend to shoot. Second, it makes you aware of what's behind your target in case the bullet passes through or misses the target altogether. Remember, a bullet can travel a significant distance with lethal force. These basic safety practices may seem straightforward, but they are crucial and should not be taken lightly. They should become second nature, ingrained into your behavior every time you handle a firearm. By practicing these principles consistently, you not only protect yourself, but also those around you. These basic safety practices are the foundation of gun safety and should become second nature. Safety gear and handling practices, two crucial components of gun safety. Do you know them all? Let's begin with safety gear. When at a gun range, it's vital to protect your eyes and ears. Gunshots can cause severe hearing damage, so always wear ear protection. Earplugs or earmuffs can do the job. And what about your eyes? Hot shell casings, gunpowder, and debris can cause injuries. Always wear safety glasses to shield your eyes from potential hazards. Now onto safe gun handling practices. These practices go beyond mere rule following. They're about preserving lives and preventing accidents. First off, the act of loading and unloading your firearm should only be done at the designated firing line. This is to ensure that if a round is accidentally discharged, it's aimed safely downrange. Next up, remember to keep your firearm unloaded when not in use. A firearm should only have ammunition in it when you're actively shooting. This reduces the risk of accidental discharges, which can lead to devastating consequences. Another pivotal part of safe gun handling is using the correct ammunition. The wrong ammunition can cause your firearm to malfunction, or, in some cases, even explode. Always double check that the ammunition you're using is the correct type for your firearm. You might think these steps are tedious or time-consuming, but remember, safety is paramount when handling firearms. By taking the time to wear the right safety gear and practice safe gun handling, you're not just protecting yourself, but also those around you. This isn't just about following rules, it's about creating a culture of safety and respect for the power and potential danger of firearms. And remember, even if you're a seasoned shooter or a newcomer to the gun range, these safety practices are universal. They apply to everyone, regardless of experience or skill level. By wearing the right safety gear and practicing safe gun handling, you are significantly reducing the risk of accidents. So, let's make safety our priority, shall we? How you behave at the gun range matters. Equally important is knowing how to handle a malfunction. Let's unpack this. At the gun range, staying focused is paramount. It's not just about hitting the target, but maintaining an unwavering awareness of your surroundings. Avoid distractions, keep your eye on the ball, and stay cognizant of others. Remember, the range is not a place for horseplay. While it's crucial to enjoy the experience, joking around or playing games can lead to dangerous situations. Now let's talk about handling firearms under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Simply put, don't. Your reflexes, judgment, and coordination are impaired, making the handling of firearms not just unsafe, but potentially lethal. But what happens when things don't go as planned? Misfires and jams can happen, even with the best equipment. If your firearm doesn't fire, keep it pointed downrange and wait for a few seconds. It might be a delayed fire. If the problem persists, don't try to be a hero. Alert the range safety officer immediately. On the other hand, if you're dealing with a jam or malfunction, place the firearm down on the bench pointed downrange. If you cannot clear the issue safely, seek assistance. Remember, it's always better to ask for help than to risk a dangerous situation. In all situations, the golden rule is to stay calm. Panic can lead to rash decisions, so take a deep breath, assess the situation, and then act accordingly. To sum it up, your behavior at the gun range plays a significant role in ensuring not just your safety, but also that of others around you. The same applies to handling malfunctions. It's not about if they will happen, but when and how you respond. Remember, your behavior and how you react to malfunctions can make a significant difference in ensuring safety. Let's talk about safety zones, communication, and being prepared for emergencies. Understanding the safety zones at a gun range is crucial. You'll often hear the commands, range is hot, which means shooting is permitted, or range is cold, which means all shooting must cease and firearms should be made safe. During a cold range, step away from your firearm and do not handle it until instructed. Being respectful and considerate of others' safety and space is part of the etiquette at a gun range. If you see unsafe behavior, it's important to communicate it, but remember to involve the range safety officer for enforcement. Emergency preparedness is another key aspect of safety. Familiarize yourself with emergency procedures, know where first aid kits are located, and identify the quickest exits. Should any accident or injury occur, the range safety officer should be alerted immediately. A safe gun range is a result of effective communication and preparedness for emergencies. Lastly, let's discuss something often overlooked: regular maintenance and inspection. Keeping your firearm clean and in good working order is not just a matter of performance, it's a matter of safety. A well-maintained gun is less likely to misfire or malfunction, reducing the risk of accidental injuries. This involves regular cleaning to keep the parts moving smoothly, removing any buildup that could interfere with its operation. But maintenance isn't just about cleaning, it's also about inspection. Before you use your firearm, take a moment to inspect it for wear or damage. Look for anything out of the ordinary: cracks in the frame, loose parts, or signs of corrosion. These could all indicate potential problems that need to be addressed. Never underestimate the importance of regular maintenance and inspection. It's a small task that can make a big difference in safety. Regular maintenance and inspection, a final but crucial layer of gun safety. So we've covered a lot today, haven't we? From understanding rules and regulations to basic firearm safety, proper gear, handling malfunctions, and regular maintenance. We've emphasized the importance of attentiveness and respect at the range. Remember, when it comes to gun safety, there's no such thing as being too careful. Stay safe.